All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto our power, Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Rakakodash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and who also were well. Peace and salutation to those of the hopeful elect. Just want to do a quick lesson going into, the healing that's getting ready to take place for those that believe in Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. I was meditating on specifically, there's a lot of brothers, in the faith that have poor, vision. Okay, now you do have brothers that can see 20/20. All right, but on the opposite end, you have brothers, that are dang near blind, and having to go to Esau, Edom to get glasses, contact lenses, and all these different, things, that's pretty much it doesn't fix the actual problem. All right, Esau, he has a lot of, crutches, if you will. All right, but we're entering into the time of Jacob's trouble, the hour temptation. All right, there's going to be a lot going on, and we're going to be living in the midst of Jacob's trouble for however long. All right, the Lord is going to cut that time real short, but however long Jacob's trouble is going to be in the earth, speaking of the hopeful elect, we're going to be living within that on a day-to-day basis. All right. And, there's certain afflictions that brothers go through that Yahweh Shema Shai is getting ready to heal these things. All right. And again, I just want to harpen in on, vision, because me personally, I'm nearsighted. So pretty much things that are near, I can see, but then the farther out it gets, things become blurry. My vision is, impaired in that way. And, getting glasses, yeah, that's cool and everything. The Lord has tools here that we can use, like glasses, but they could break, especially in the time of Jacob's trouble. You might end up breaking your glasses. All right. Or contact lenses, you might run out of contact lenses. Then what? You're still blind. All right. Or your vision is impaired. All right. But the Lord, Yahweh Shema Shai, gave brothers certain afflictions, because the Lord knows exactly, what we're dealing with in the flesh, because the Lord gave us these afflictions. All right. And if we believe in Yahweh Shema Shai, the Lord can heal us. Okay. And the Lord will. All right. Certain brothers, have different ailments, that are like, nigh unto death, like serious sicknesses that they're there for a testimony, so that Yahweh Shema Shai will be glorified when the healing takes place. Okay, so I want to get quick precept. I don't want to continue to, ramble on, or I don't want to ramble on. So this is Matthew chapter 9. And I'm going to start at Matthew chapter 9. And I'm going to start at 27. All right, this is Matthew chapter 9 and 27. And when Yahweh Shai departed thence, 2 blind men followed him, crying and saying, Thou son of David, have mercy on us. And when he was come into the house, the blind men came to him, and Yahweh Shai saith unto them, Believe ye that I am able to do this? They said unto him, Yea, Lord. Then touched he their eyes, saying, According to your faith be it unto you. And their eyes were opened, And Yahushua straightly charged them, saying, see thou no man know it. But they, when they were departed, spread abroad his fame in all that country. All right. So Yahushua was on the scene 2,000 years ago performing miracles. And, you know, the scriptures speak about how Yahushua performed so many miracles that, you know, the amount of miracles are not able to be contained in books. Okay, the Lord did so much stuff. All right, but we have an account that's written of the things that, you know, were documented. All right, and you know, this account is here for our faith because Yahushua is here with us presently in the spirit. Okay, and you know, just as, you know, these two blind men, you know, prayed and asked Yahushua for healing, you know, we can do the same thing. Okay. So, yeah, let me read that again. Matthew 9 and 28, it says, and when he was coming to the house, the blind men came to him, and Yahushua said unto them, believe ye that I am able to do this? All right. So that Yahushua, he wasn't going to heal anything until he confirmed their belief and their faith. Okay. So, you know, this is just one example of how Yahushua requires faith and belief in everything and anything that we do towards their names. Okay. You know, the tribulation that we're getting ready to go into, you know, where America is going to be in a dearth. There's going to be a lack of food, bread, water. Okay. People are going to be casted out of their homes, shelterless. Okay. And pretty much if you're an Israelite, okay, if you're in the truth, all right, you know, pretty much the whole matrix is going to be after you. Esau, Edom, all right, the Gurga troops, okay, you know, evil spirits, you know, demons on people. All right, so through all these things, all right, we have to have faith in Yahweh Shema Shai that the Lord is going to preserve us. All right, especially, you know, since in the flesh, okay, hey, we're through in the flesh, okay. But again, Yahweh Shai, all right, this is the time where Yahweh Shai is going to start bringing those healings because brothers need it, okay, to be able to, you know, move around in that day, you know, and ultimately the Lord is raising us up too to receive glory. Okay, you know, brothers are going to have power to heal themselves. Okay, so let me actually get another precept, because when you read down, there was another thing I caught. Matthew 9 and 31, it says, but they, when they were departed, spread abroad his fame in all that country. All right. So Yahushua told them, you know, when they was healed, you know, to pretty much just keep it between them. Okay. But then, you know, they couldn't contain the joy, all right, that they was healed, that Yahushua gave them their sight to be able to see again. You know, is a blessing, you know, to be able to have, you know, all your faculties, okay, to be able to, your senses, okay, you know, that's a true blessing, you know. And a lot of times, you know, people take these things for granted, all right, but to be able to be healed and to receive your sight, you know, that's a heavy miracle. That's something that's going to cause people to you know, believe even more in Yahweh Shema Shai. Okay. All right. But the point I wanted to get in this particular, you know, verse, it says, but when they were departed, spread abroad his fame in all that country. So, you know, the men of the Lord that received that spiritual power of healing, all right, that fame is going to spread abroad, okay, according to this scripture. This is Zephaniah chapter 3:19. Behold, at that time, which we're in that time now, it says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that halteth, speaking of the nation of Israel, starting off with the elect, and gather her that was driven out. And the Lord is gathering right now via this word, this truth. All right, that's how the Lord is gathering his elect. And I will get them praise and fame in every land where they have been put to shame. So that praise and fame, it's going to be, mixed with infamy as well. All right, because with the praise and fame, there's a balance to it. There's going to be a lot of people doubting, and there's going to be a lot of people trying to attribute the spiritual power to Satanism, just like how they did with our Lord Yahweh Shai. They try to say he casted out devils through Beelzebub or something like that. All right, but Yahweh Shai said, if Satan, be against Satan, now how can his kingdom stand? Roughly paraphrasing. All right, so there's going to be a lot of gainsayers, all right, but then there's going to be a lot of those, that believe, all right, and that's where that praise and fame is going to come, all right, to the Lord's elect, and especially, those that get the power, okay. Now, some brothers, all right, are not going to get power on this side, all right, but miracles are still going to be performed in the sight of people, all right, and it's going to be known who the Lord's chosen is in that day, all right, because okay, let's say brothers might not get the power, all right, the Lord could have chariots show up, the angels pull up in your defense, miracles taking place, all right, in your favor, okay, and that's going to be glorious in itself, okay, the miracles performed for you, okay, then you're going to have brothers that have the power to perform miracles, okay, so either way, it's a win-win situation by believing in Yahweh Shema Shai, and that praise and fame is going to go out, okay. I'll get one more precept. So brothers, that's dealing with certain ailments, you may wonder, like, dang, man, brothers got poor eyesight, how Jake gonna navigate, through Jacob's trouble and this and that. The scriptures say the just shall live by faith and not by sight, first and foremost, okay. But then on top of that, the Lord could, ultimately heal us, heal us from, the things that's, that brother's been going through as far as ailments in the body. Okay, Psalms 110:3, it says, thy people shall be willing in the day of thy power, in the beauties of holiness from the womb of the morning, thou hast the dew of thy youth. Okay, so when people see that power, that's when the rest of the 1/3 is gonna come in and be sealed, which they're already sealed from the foundations of the earth. But when that power comes, that's when the rest of the 1/3 are going to be activated. All right, their faith, okay, their belief in Yahweh Shema Shai, okay. And it says thou hast to do with thy youth, because hey man, that power is going to have brothers glowing, man. All right, hey man, if the Lord give you that power, you're gonna be able to be at the physical peak of soundness of body, and that's before the immortal bodies, which the immortal bodies, that's a whole different glory than this mortal flesh, but brothers is gonna be able, on this side, brothers is gonna be able to do, many great miracles like Yahweh Shai did, Let me get another precept. This is St. John chapter 14. And I'm going to start at 11. It says, believe me that I am in the Father and the Father in me, or else believe me for the very work's sake. Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do, shall he do also, and greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. And whatsoever ye shall ask in my name, that will I do, that the Father may be glorified in the Son. If ye shall ask anything in my name, I will do it. All right, so, hey, man, that's going to be amplified. All right, because, prayers are going to be, sometimes you send a prayer and the Lord, will have it happen in his time. Sometimes the Lord will have it happen immediately. Sometimes, the Lord, will have things happen in a later time. All right. But we're coming into a time where the Lord is going to start answering, prayers, simultaneously as you're putting them up, and it's going to be a heavier form of spiritual power. It's going to be more heavier than the spiritual power that we have right now, because being able to pray to the Lord in faith and then our situation changed because the Lord answered our prayers. That's power right there. That's spiritual power right there. Being able to understand this truth. Okay, but it's going to be amplified. It's going to go to the next level real soon, and, so brothers, just keep the faith, regardless of whatever you're going through, whatever hell you catching, whether it be physically, mentally, spiritually, financially. And sometimes all these things could be, afflicting you all at once. It could be multiple things, man, afflicting you. All right. But the scriptures speak about how the Lord is not going to put too much on us that we can't handle. All right. And ultimately, these things are purging us so that, hey, we can be even more, in the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. But that power is coming. The healing is coming. And ultimately, the key thing is to believe that Yahweh Shai can heal us. Yahweh Shema Shai can heal us. All right. And if we believe it, he will do it. So, Lord's will, I want to say, Lord's will, this lesson is edifying. I want to say, call Allah Yahweh Shema Shai, Bashem Kakodash, forgive me the spirit to do this lesson. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who taught us this truth. Peace and salutation to those that are hopeful elect. Shalom and above.